Kita tengah bersiaran langsung live dekat Sina dan Mix FM.
Jangan lupa follow tau.
Pemain ke-12, episod yang kedua. Terima kasih guys. Terima kasih korang semua. Minggu lepas DJ Safi Salim. Minggu lepas kita dapat viewers yang sangat-sangat ramai.
Saya pun ada yang aku tahu ada 34,000 likes.
Wah.
Untuk
Tahniah tepuk tangan untuk korang semua. Terima kasih. Dan saya sekarang bersama dengan Roshan.
Thank you very much for having me.
Handsome.
Handsome.
Abang. Sebab dia pakai jaket.
Good. It's all from Soko. And you look like those anime superheroes who's in school before they get into a super fight.
Dah start lah. Tapi memang masih handsome lah.
Handsome.
I'm still handsome, right?
No, definitely 100%.
Please don't mention the 3R. Only 2R, 1S.
But one thing, one true story. We're all born in January. Do you know that? Yeah. He's an Aquarian. I'm an Aquarian. 27, 24th, and you are the.
I'm 29.
Oh, 29. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
29.
My dates are wrong. You are
4th.
What's up?
January.
4th January.
January.
Tapi Aquarius ni lain pelik sikit lah. So anyway. Semua diam. Janganlah.
So minggu ni kita akan cerita borak pasal banyak topik yang sangat menarik. Saya rasa ada benda yang takkan selesai-selesai. Kita akan borak clean sheet kita semalam.
Okay. I'm not getting involved in that conversation.
Just sebelum I start, sebab I nak bagi tahu lah sebab Kuching City FC menang 1-0 lawan Sabah. Just tu je.
Ya, tapi
okay, enough.
Jordan minta dapat call up and then dia score. Nampak motivasi dia kat situ. It's good sign for
Malaysia terbaru kan?
Yep. Good sign for kita punya Harimau Malaya.
I think we can all get a job in immigration after promoting all these players. I'm telling you.
But Kuching,
it's a good team. I think they're getting their act together.
Kepada orang Sarawak, KCFC.
I like the jerseys, by the way.
Cantik. My children have got the new jerseys now.
Actually, Safi, what's your favorite jersey?
Favorite jersey?
Yeah.
Saya suka dari dulu sampai sekarang Juventus. Juventus sebab dia punya stripe tu kan, hitam dengan putih tu. Dari dulu saya suka. Ini
kenapa dia belang macam zebra ke? Orang tak nampak.
Saya suka belang-belang.
No, I like the Juventus jerseys. They're very classic.
Classic.
Since we're talking about jerseys, kan minggu lepas kita yang bagi giveaway kan pemenang. Kita ada pemenang jersey Safi. Tahniah kepada Ruzaini 094 yang ada 56 followers. 56 followers. Tapi dia menang juga jersey. Safi, tahniah. Pihak kami akan DM Ruzaini lepas ni 094 yang ada 56 followers. Bukan 57 tau. Mungkin lepas ni ada 57
sebab kita dah mention bang,
kita akan follow dia.
Korang kena tengok sampai habis kita punya episod minggu ni sebab ada voucher yang kita akan announce sampai hujung show nanti.
Kita ada voucher daripada Sako Brothers yang bernilai RM1,500 dan kita ada kata kunci keyword yang kita akan
bagi tahu
reveal pukul 11 nanti.
Were you calculating the time and decision? Just a quick recap. We're going to give away those keywords for you to win a really cool voucher from Soccer Brothers if you're listening to us on Mix, on Sina, or if you're watching us live on TikTok right now.
Siapa yang buat
Someone's making coffee.
Buat seorang ke? Okay, anyway, sebelum tu kita ada what we call the troll bank. So kita akan tengok highlight game daripada minggu lepas dan minggu ni. Highlight goal pertama. Tu dia.
Have you seen the number of people who are joining us on
ada
TikTok
orang
live?
lot.
Thank you so much.
So the first game adalah goal Nurilo Tuktasinov.
Check this out.
Ini sangat bijak. Dia rasa kebijaksanaan Nurilo ni. Dia tak tengok
dia pakai baju Juventus ke?
Terengganu.
I know, tapi hitam putih kan kau cakap hitam putih itu.
Tapi Nurilo ni memang seorang pemain yang sangat bijak lah.
But the scoreline was 8-0 something. No, what was the full-time score? Crazy.
3-0.
I tell you. I mean
3-0 Terengganu menang. Yan Mabila skor 2, Nurilo skor 1. Dia tak perlu shooting sebab
dia pakai baju Juventus.
I remember Amri Yahya lobbing Edwin van der Sar, Malaysia versus Manchester United.
2009. main dekat Bukit Jalil.
You were there. You ada kan?
Saya tak ada dalam tim.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That time belum lagi.
Belum lagi. Oh, masih muda ke?
But what a goal. Actually, hey, we can talk about strikers and Malaysian strikers later on.
We will speak about that.
Okay.
Nah, before that, I ada satu komen daripada Hafiz Daud. Kenapa abang yang tengah ni macam bos game? Okay, sebelum ni ramai yang tanya saya kalau saya ada kaitan dengan Bos James. Actually muka sama tapi dia muda sikit.
Okay, so abang tua, tak abang tua lah, mengaku tua lah.
Tak, bukan tua, mature.
Okay. Okay.
So tapi saya bukan Bos James. Saya Kuli Rashid.
Okay, so just going back to Boss Safi, when it comes to striking the ball, for you, which one was easy and which one was the most difficult for you?
Saya selalu buat laces, shooting, sebab it's more power than accurate. Kalau pakai inside foot, dia macam free kick. Ball tu untuk
the curve, it'll go up and down.
Saya suka straight shoelace dan the straight forward to the goal.
Okay. If you're actually watching us right now on TikTok, we're going to go live on radio, both on Sina and on Mix FM.
And you're going to do the opening.
For me. Do the opening. Can wait. Hold on, let me do this.
Jangan malu.
Free. Hello there, welcome to a brand new show on Sina and Mix. Yes, if you're listening, it's a dual language show. We've got some legends in the studio. I'm definitely not the legend. There's Safi Salih, who's played for Malaysia, wore the jersey with pride, and is a living legend who should be the president of FAM. Wait, sorry, did I just say that out live? Why not? Why not? We've got Rashid Saleh, who has also been an actor. A father, and also he's been the president of a mixed martial arts association which nobody knows about, and I like to eat free food all the time.
So
my name is David Beckham.
Boleh vote for Safi Salih untuk Presiden FM.
Hey, why not, bro? Why not? Something new.
Akan undikan.
Kita boleh buat
selamat datang kepada penonton dan pendengar Sinar di TikTok dan juga di radio sekarang live di Sina dan juga Mix. Kalau korang confuse sikit tu sebab kita ada dalam bahasa Inggeris dan juga bahasa Malaysia. Ataupun bahasa Sarawak pun mungkin terselit masuk.
Can why not? We are all one Malaysia.
Kita akan bincang dan borak mengenai bola sepak. Tadi kita dah bincang sikit pasal gol-gol yang sangat menarik pada minggu ini. Dan selepas ini kita akan cakap lagi pasal bola juga.
So topik untuk topik pada ni ialah soalannya, bila masalah masalah gaji nak selesai? Sebab yang ni topik yang sejak
actually we have the best person here who's played from the entire system from youth all the way to the national team, the top level. Every club you could play for in Malaysia, you played for it, as in the successful teams. How scary is it, bro, when suddenly you hear stories that players don't have money or don't have their wages, no gaji?
Sangat-sangat menakutkan. Saya pernah merasakan benda tu, tak dapat gaji selama 3 bulan, iaitu dengan tim Perlis. Tak dapat 1 sen. Pergi training hari-hari, I have to sacrifice, nak isi duit minyak, makan tak boleh. I have to sediakan makanan untuk family.
How do you tell your wife? How do you tell your wife if there's no money? That's the reality, bro.
Stress. I cakap sabar dulu, sabar. Memang pakai duit simpanan. Tak ada pilihan lain. Pakai duit simpanan dan tenangkan wife masa tu. Apa yang kita ada, kita cuba hiduplah buat sementara waktu.
Tapi apa motivasi Safi untuk meneruskan walaupun belum dibayar gaji, tahu setiap bulan gaji tak masuk, tapi
sebab saya rasa masa tu I'm a professional. Nak tak nak I have to do. Nak tak nak kena buat juga, pergi training juga. I have to tunjukkan prestasi untuk pasukan.
Tapi sampai tahap mana kalau
sampai 3 bulan, sampai
3 bulan je. So yang tu dah limit, ada limit lah.
Limit sebab saya dah sampai 3 bulan tu saya dah force jurulatih sampai saya cakap, coach, macam mana kita orang nak pergi training? Duit minyak. And then I tengok players makan Maggi dan players muda tak ada duit. Mengemis dekat.
And I can share a story also. I mean, I used to run a sports website. The players used to call me and say, bro, there's no money. I'm sleeping on the floor. I had a manager of a very big club here in Malaysia call me. He told me everything. I did not run that story for one simple reason. I think a lot of trouble would have come out of that. I think he complained to FIFA officially. But he was just telling me, he's there, he's trying to practice, but then one of his coaches is saying, boss, no gaji, no work. And he just sat down. So for me, I can't blame that coach, because you know why? he's not getting paid.
Betul.
And then you go back to your house, like you say, you have to tell your wife, listen, after COVID hit me badly, I know that feeling. You're panicking, you have children, you have your wife, you have to take care of yourself, there's no makan, there's nothing. What do you do? And this is, and they're signing contracts. It is not some pasar malam kind of, hey, come play for me for free.
Betul.
You are signing a professional legal contract. And if you are not paying that player, you know,
tapi kita jangan macam mana kita nak selesaikan benda ni. I think benda ni dah berlalutan lama, terlalu lama. Dari zaman saya rasa sebelum saya berada dekat 2010 pun benda tu dah ada, tapi benda tu tak disuarakan. That's why benda ni masalah seperti masalah tak dibayar gaji, kena suarakan. Jangan you, bila ada masalah you keep dan you nak respect the pasukan. Dan pasukan tak respect you.
Yeah, and this has not been happening for the past few months. It's been happening for years. I remember a club here, a captain.
Rasa sedih sebab nak jawab pun tak boleh.
sorry.
Kita ni dari persatuan ataupun kesatuan amatur. Berasa macam tu juga sebab kita memang tak ada duit yang masuk, tapi untuk profesional yang tak dibayar pun pelik sebab aku baru kepala macam mana dia orang tak dibayar walaupun ada sponsor semua, ada penaja yang besar, tapi kelab tak jaga pemain diri. Yang
kebajikan.
Kau orang semua aset kan, aset kelab.
And do you think this is, I mean, these are facts, so you can go Google it. It's there. There have been even futsal teams which belong to the state, right? There are 32 people who have got paid back in 2018, 2019. Wow. So players and coaching staff didn't get paid here, and they made an official thing. There's a club captain here for a very big team that came out and said, I've not been paid for 7 months.
Wow.
So this is in urban, extremely rich locations that don't have the money to pay their players. That's scarier, by the way.
Inilah masalah je. Saya pernah mengalami dan saya dulu pernah jadi presiden pemain bola sepak profesional. Saya selalu cakap kepada diorang, jangan takut untuk menyuarakan. Jika tak dapat gaji, just suarakanlah. Jangan you keep down, tak bagi tahu apa-apa, senyap. Dan the club tak ada pressure apa-apa. Oh, kita orang
tapi sekarang ada professional
persatuan
pemain kan.
Tapi not enough. Saya rasa tak cukup lagi, tak cukup.
Okey, kita akan mungkin kita bincangkan lagi, tapi kita akan kembali selepas ini.
Okay, holding in. Okay.
So, kita berhenti sekejap macam nanti takut producer marah sebab kita potong ke apa.
Sorry, no,
okay,
bro.
Balik ke TikTok live. Terima kasih kepada penonton TikTok yang menonton sekarang dan follow kita. Fizi, terima kasih. Safi Salih, famous bicycle kick. Yang mana?
Ya, saya ada banyak gol bicycle kick. Dengan Selangor ada, dengan Johor ada, dengan Harimau Melaya ada. Itu
dan
semua.
Saya bukan saudara Bos James, Fizi. So
mana
Fizi kena bagi tahu bicycle kick yang mana yang Fizi ingat.
Yang mana
yang follow.
So mana yang tengok live ni mungkin agak confused sikit. Tadi kita bersiaran di radio, lepas tu kita live lagi dengan TikTok. So
but okay bro, we're having fun. We're 3 friends having fun. We're talking about football.
Betul.
3 fathers also. Thank you for killing my love life
corner
just like that.
Cakap luar daripada padang ni.
Luar padang lah.
But it's okay. I mean, Safi, but just talking about, you know, if you were to be president of FM soon, the one thing we will tackle is definitely the lack of professionalism when it comes to paying players on time. So if this has been going on for so long, right, and there's still no change, aren't you frustrated? Aren't you sad that this is still happening?
Saya memang sangat sedih lah sebab benda ni berlarutan terjadi. Dan apa yang saya, kalaulah ramai-ramai vote saya jadi presiden FM.
Memang nak jadi presiden lah. Kira undi kan Safi.
So
VSS.
Benda tu
macam lain pula. Undi SS.
Menjadi realiti saya tak tahulah. Kan sama-sama kita doakan lah.
Tapi kita rasa I think ni tiba masanya untuk ada at least bekas pemain yang berdekatan dengan pemain sekarang untuk masuk administration kan. Sebab kita tengok tiap tahun tengok presiden, bukan kata dia tua sangat, tapi ialah ada pengalaman, tapi dia macam out of touch dengan players.
Yalah, sebab saya punya generasi bukanlah zaman sekarang, tapi saya di tengah-tengah. Zaman dulu saya di tengah dan zaman sekarang. So saya mungkin memahami sedikit.
So, Safi, you know that Rashid has been the president of the Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Association of Malaysia. You were the president, so blame him, or you can congratulate him. Okay, but can you explain how that system works? If the money comes in, if there's some money coming in from the government, How does that work?
If we get money from government, yeah. So we used to get money from government because actually the former Minister of Youth and Sports, Saudara Khairi, was actually YB Khairi. Well, not YB Khairi, and used to
support you
who's
guys.
under them. So what happens was we pile the money straight into the sport. So, and because it was an amateur association, we don't get paid.
Oh, so you never got a salary?
No,
nothing.
Nothing.
Kosong.
Ya, itu yang
so kita buat itu sebab kita ada passion, bukan.
Ya,
bukan
pengurusan tu kena mencintai sukan itu. Bukan dapat position tu untuk agenda tersendiri. Sebab macam saya of course sayangkan bola sepak. I'm dari kecil main bola sepak. I nak tengok bola sepak kita main World Cup. That's why benda tu kita kena lakukan demi bola sepak. Bukan
tengok MNF cakap jangan FM masuk Selangor dulu. Jangan FM masuk Selangor dulu. Dah macam apa Selangor sekarang ni. Oi.
Ya, Selangor pun ya sekarang ada menang, ada kalah. It's not coach pun
tak konsisten lah.
Ya, coach pun baru kena.
They fired the coach after the win in the regional tournament, which is crazy. 4-2 they won against Company Rovers, right?
Kenapa dia tak rehatkan sebelum tu yang game kalah tu? So
tapi dah berapa musim dah dia jadi coach?
I think dia start tahun lepas.
Baru tahun lepas.
Yeah.
No, but okay, just going back, right? When you say there's no money, I think there's a solution, because I can tell you this. A while ago, just after COVID, I came up with this project with a friend of mine. He was voted Forbes 30 under 30 for Malaysia. So he's not some jujube. He's like a real professional. He's like a baby. He's not everything. So he's a professional. So I said, hey bro, you see a lot of the associations here don't have money, or they'll tell you they don't have money. So you can't expect some money up front. And I said, I also don't want to take money up front. I want to give this app for free. So the app was a mix of Netflix plus Amazon or your Shopee or Lazada. So you can stream live and make purchases, and just not jersey. You can buy via Grab, you can pay your summons to your
live lah.
So you can just do a lot of things. So there is a auxiliary income, a second income for the club or the association, and viewership is going to be very cheap, between 1 ringgit and 5 ringgit. I'll tell you why 1 ringgit and 5 ringgit. Sports belongs to the B40s or the middle class. That's where all the heroes come from. Unless it's like
sukan rakyat.
It belongs to the people. So that's where your local heroes come from. And they, when you think, oh, 1 ringgit or 5 ringgit, you will not illegally stream. 1 ringgit to watch a match. You know? I know it's 14 seconds to live. Okay, we're going back on radio, but let's continue this.
No, I need to look good because apparently I'm like Boss James. So betul ke muka saya macam Boss James? Saya orang Sarawak lah.
Yeah, so
kita masih lagi bersiaran di Sinar dan Mix dalam pemain ke-12. Terima kasih semua yang masih bersama dengan saya, Roshan dan Rashid Saleh.
Okay, and there's Safi Salih's voice, by the way, a definite OG who might be president of FAM one day. But we were talking about how
president of Selangor dulu.
How there's no money in associations now. So just a quick one. I came up with an app, and I gave them, and I said, listen, I won't charge you anything. You just run it. All your live games, put it on it. You take 60%, I take 40%, but I run everything for you, except for production. Because production, then it's you killer, you dialer.
Okay.
Why? Why people getting scared now? Is it?
No, not scared. I'm just saying that I think now we change topic a bit. Still about football. Tapi soalan seterusnya ialah ada player lokal boleh saingi Bergson. Because Bergson dah berapa musim? Dia jarang masuk gol. 109 gol kan?
Ya, 109 gol dan dah potong Indra Putra punya gol rekod. So hari tu dia dapat piala dan gambar memintas rekod Indra Putra. Tahniah Bergson. Dan kalau nak cakap pemain sekarang yang boleh menyaingi Bergson, saya rasa tak ada. Selain Safi Salih comeback dalam sebab kita tak nampak pemain lokal yang boleh menyelah sebagai seorang striker.
Okey, tapi Safi ingat tak berapa gol yang Safi score dalam liga?
Saya rasa
siapa yang tahu,
ya, kita kena tanya,
bagi komen.
Bagi komen.
Dia pun tak tahu.
Safi, during your playing days, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now everybody's talking about, okay, Begisin might be the Malaysian national team soon, because he's been living here for 5 years. Just quick one. No, I'll give you some names.
Okay.
So for me, I still say you and Matyo are up there, right, in terms of strikers. In the region, just not for Malaysia. At one point in time, 2010, there was nobody better than the both of y'all. Okay, so I'll give you some names. Pedro from PJ City. Okay, we've got Matthias Jude, PKNS, Patrick Ronaldinho, and Ramirez.
Patrick Ronaldinho, berapa umur dia sekarang?
He's 32.
Still 32.
Hey, joking.
32 since when? Sejak bila 32? Okay.
But would you say, and I'm not trying to put you in a difficult position, but won't you say you was at par with them or is not better than them?
Saya jauh lebih daripada mereka. Tak, sebab saya tengok diorang punya kualiti. Kadang benda tu yang diorang tak boleh shooting pun. Suruh shooting on target pun.
Is this the player that was in Sweden, then Sunny came here and was side footing everything?
Yeah.
I know this
who's
person.
Who's that?
Hey, no,
I don't know.
I tak nak memalukan siapa.
Tapi since we on the topic of penjaring terbanyak Liga Malaysia sepanjang zaman, apa kata kita dengar komen daripada Indra Putra Mahayudin.
Tahniah Begisin kerana telah memecah rekod saya dan anda merupakan penjaring sepanjang zaman Liga Bola Sepak Malaysia. Kita sama-sama tahu bahawa betapa sukarnya untuk menjadi seorang penjaring dan perlu ada satu jiwa yang besar untuk memastikan kita berada di tahap ini. Ini merupakan satu petanda bagi generasi muda untuk menjadikan ini sebagai satu pencapaian untuk mereka berusaha dan suatu hari nanti akan mendapat ataupun mengejar ataupun memecahkan rekod dan berdiri di atas pentas yang sama bersama-sama dengan kita. Assalamualaikum.
Indra Putra.
Indra masih handsome lah bro.
Ya.
Aku tak dulu sebab bila I dulu coverkan dengan untuk broadcast sports broadcaster. I memang berminat. I don't know how to say without sounding like fanboy, tapi watching you, Indra.
100%, bro. That's how it should be. We should. I mean, for me, I still get excited when I see you, Safi, because for me, local heroes are super important. Because I just said this when we were online on TikTok, the best platform on the planet for anything social media related. Heroes start in the kampungs. Your kampung kings.
Yeah, I'm.
And they see a Safi Salih.
I'm dari kampung.
From where, bro? You know.
Saya dibesarkan banyak dekat Tapah, tapi dilahirkan dekat Kajang. So my family move berpindah
banyak
dekat.
Makan sate lah.
Dululah. Tapi berpindah dekat Perak, Tapah. So memang saya berasal dari kampung dan I'm bangga memang saya berasal dari kampung dan I'm here now. Dan itu menjadikan semua pemain generasi muda kena ada impian. You dari kampung still boleh berjaya.
So who was your hero when you were growing up? Your local hero striker?
Local hero.
Any footballer?
Okay, saya yang idola saya adalah Akmal Rizal.
Akmal Rizal. I pernah interview dia sebab dia bila dia pergi ke Perancis kan?
Perancis,
So once again, there's nothing wrong with these players coming in here and representing the country. I understand the thought process. I understand the business side of it. I'm not a big fan of it, but nevertheless, it's still going on. But what I'm trying to say is, kids are going to find it a very hard way to relate to them and say, hey, I want to be like him. Because there's no relation there.
Sekarang memang tak ada idola langsung kan?
Sekarang orang tak tahu pun pemain-pemain Malaysia.
Club and national are different things. Remember this, club and national are very different things.
Dalam Liga Malaysia sekarang pun memang tak ada. Tetapi kita akan berehat seketika. Kita akan kembali selepas ini.
Terima kasih. Kita balik dalam
This is like Jekyll and Hyde.
Itu macam ni, macam Jekyll and Hyde.
So when you're on radio, it's like, hello there, and good evening.
Hello.
Suddenly, like it's TikTok like, what's going on lah, bro? It's very different lah. It's like.
So balik kepada perbincangan tadi kan. Idola, memang saya berasal dari kampung. Saya memang bangga menjadi.
Tapi dulu kan, kalau kita tengok macam bola 90-an, awal 2000 macam tu, memang ada fokus ataupun tumpuan kepada pemain.
Betul.
So kita kenal pemain. Macam maaflah kalau I bias sikit sebab kalau tengok Sarawak kita ada Zapri Manai, John Hunter, Jalil Ramli, Ramos Ramles,
Bobby Pian.
Lepas tu tim tu masuk. Remember, ingat tak game FIFA? Malaysia kan dalam Liga Malaysia was the Malaysian League was in FIFA 2000 or something. And we had the state teams inside the game. Yang tu memang popular. So kita kenal player dalam tu because the game it was popularized in PS1 ke PS2?
Betul.
So they used to pronounce Superman as Superman in the original FIFA games, by the way.
Superman.
They used to say Superman. I'm like,
tapi Liga Malaysia dalam game.
Itu yang saya nak cakap, benda tu branding dan marketing untuk pemain sangat penting.
So how do you build a local hero, right? But see, at the end of the day, you had talent. And once again, we're not making fun of anybody. We're not saying the process of naturalizing players and all is completely wrong. We understand. I don't agree with it. But you're forgetting what's the core element. It is to be Malaysian in order to represent Malaysia. Once again, I'm very sorry if I sound disrespectful. I respect players who have taken on the responsibility of wearing the jersey, representing the badge, representing the country. You must be really brave to do that. So you must give them respect. But I still believe in local heroes. Just coming out from nowhere and then inspiring a kid in the middle of nowhere.
So coming up from nowhere or nowhere?
Nowhere also can.
So nowhere, no coming out from Malaysia.
But no, I'm just saying from nowhere. It's like the smaller cities, right? The villages, wherever, kampungs. That is the true essence of a sporting hero story.
No, but that's
so everybody talks about Messi from a village in Argentina. It's the same thing here.
Yalah. No, but masalahnya bila kita ada pemain macam tu.
I'll be back. Carry on, please.
Okay. Bila kita ada pemain macam tu, kita tak promote langsung.
Betul.
So masalahnya kita bila dah umur 26, 27 baru kita nak promote, tapi sejarahnya kita tak tahu. So kalau kita tak ikut pemain tu dari awal, kita tak berminat langsung untuk tengok dia ataupun game.
Betul. Ini melibatkan data pemain. Contoh saya punya data semasa kecil, ada tak orang simpan?
Tak ada.
So the footage. So macam mana orang nak tahu, nak ikut
pernah main Sukma tak?
Tak pernah. So macam mana yang the next generation nak follow saya punya career path? Macam mana saya punya perjalanan masa kecil tu? Tak ada data. So benda tu
yang paling penting. I think yang paling famous arwah Moqtadari lah. Sebab sebelum dia main kat mana? Sebelum tu di mana dia lahir kita tahulah, tapi sekolah mana dia main semua yang tu memang data tu tak ada.
Macam Arif Aiman also. Tak ada data dia. Kita tahu dia AMD and then sebelum tu
kat mana?
Apa progress dia? Macam mana dia punya perjalanan, cerita prestasi
kenapa dia main bola
sampai sekarang.
You can also, you can laugh at this, but you watch the WWE, right? They have the House of Legends. So they get all these old guys come in, they talk about the past, they talk about it, but they make it current as well. So you keep that name alive, you keep that brand alive. Then you once again, that relation should be there. Now, I'm not saying that if Begasin comes in or anybody else comes in, they're not going to be local heroes. They'll be local heroes. They go on and do something really well for the country. They will be celebrated. We will support them. But I'm just saying that is not a full-time solution. You need to look for a full-time solution, and that is going back to the basics. And there's enough academies here. The fact that we keep repeating this over and over again for the last 15 to 20 years, and nothing is being solved.
No, but we've had examples of that from marketing from a long time ago. Okay, I bagi contoh. Ryan Giggs. Saya tahu sejarah dia sebab semua ada. Sebelum dia main bola, bapa dia main rugby league. Pemain rugby league, dia sepatutnya main rugby. Dari situ dia main bola dari umur kecil dah. Sebelum dia di apa tu? Sebelum Sir Alex jumpa dia. So he could have played rugby. Tapi kita tahu sejarah tu sebab dorang dah market dia, dah bagi sejarah dia semua tu dah ada. So we need to do the same thing untuk player kita sekarang.
But is there money there to do it?
Ada. There's money there because development is very, very important, and the money is there. It's just gone somewhere else.
We made a wrong turn, is it?
Benda tu ya macam Bergson ya dia ada prime dia sekarang lah. Tak ada masalah. Dia akan membanggakan pasukan Harimau Malaya. Okey, kita masih bersama dengan saya Safi Salih, Rashid Saleh dan Roshan dalam pemain ke-12 Sina dan Mix.
And also live on TikTok. So we will be non-stop on live on TikTok talking about money, lack of money.
Kita cakap pasal national hero.
Ya,
macam Bergson tadi.
And I think if you support Johor, if you've been watching local football, I think Bergson is an unbelievable player. I think he can go play in a lot of leagues around the world. And if he chooses to play for Malaysia, fantastic. We will always appreciate him. We'll always pay him respect. But I still want to see local talent come through the ranks.
Betul. Sebab dia macam local, kita berasal dari kampung. Kita kena ada satu idola yang relate dengan perjalanan kehidupan kita di kampung. Macam kita Bergson tak mungkin dia pergi kedai kopi, dia makan roti canai.
Ada kampung
dia tak sama. Dia tak sama.
Dia
punya feeling tu tak sama.
Relatability.
Iya.
Kampung JDT adalah.
Ya. So mungkin dari situ untuk short term atau untuk perjalanan sekarang, baguslah kan. Kita support, all the way support. But kita kena ada yang local punya talent yang betul-betul
selain daripada AA lah. Oh,
Arif Aiman.
Okey, kepada pendengar Sina dan Mix, kita ada voucher yang is a giveaway voucher yang bernilai RM1,500, RM1,500 ringgit.
1,500
dan juga kita
saya tak dapat ni.
Tak dapat sebab kita dah ada
kita dah di sponsor
Sako Brothers.
Sako Brothers. Terima kasih.
Sako
Dan
Brothers.
kita juga ada 10% discount kepada sesiapa yang do you remember? If you mention pemain ke-12
dan kita ada kata kunci. Kita ada kata kunci dan nak tahu kata kunci tu kena dengar sampai habis. Pemain ke-12.
Correct.
Ini nanti.
And don't forget to share our videos, by the way.
Kena kumpul kata kunci selama 4 minggu untuk memenangi voucher ni. So kena dengar juga dan menonton TikTok ataupun dengar di Sina dan Mix selama 3 minggu lagi hujung bulan pada weekend yang terakhir kita akan memilih lah ataupun beri voucher kepada pemenang RM1,500 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 to if you have the 4 keywords at the end of the month.
We have been talking about 4 key topics. Safi for president of FAM. Heritage players again. Bergson to be striker if he chooses to do so. But is there enough quality players here in Malaysia, locally born, to challenge him for that?
And talking about
and there's no money in sports.
There's
apparently.
Okay, but let's give focus to kita beri tumpuan kepada fixtures seterusnya. There's some very interesting fixtures pada 9 Oktober AFC Cup 2027 qualifying round di antara Laos dan Malaysia yang akan berlangsung pada 9 Oktober pukul 8
patut kena buat
malam.
show ni.
Kena buat show ni kat sana kan.
I think so. We should do a show. Actually no.
Adakah
the return when Malaysia play Laos?
The
producer, the team is behind the scene. If you're watching our camera right now, behind the camera there's 8 to 10 people. They're all panicking right now.
They're all from Laos.
What?
Adakah kita pemain naturalist
Sasi
yang akan main lawan Laos nanti, ataupun you kena keluar daripada
tapi kita ada Paulo Josue, masih ada Romel, masih ada Endrick, masih ada
mungkin
Sergio
ada
Aguero.
pemain daripada KCFC akan
Jodoh minta join the Harimau Malaya.
Slate juga KCFC.
But you know the funniest thing, I shared the article in our WhatsApp group, right? The first paragraph says that Malaysia has named a 29-man squad featuring 50 naturalized players, 10 mixed and 5 completely foreign to prepare the game against Laos. So this has now become our staple. We are like Immigration FC. There's a team right that plays in FSL.
Okay, anyway, the next EPL fixtures in a couple of weeks time. Dalam 2 minggu lagi, kita ada international break sekarang. So yang paling penting, of course Manchester City lawan Brentford. Yang dua-dua tim yang mengalahkan United sebelum ni.
Wait, wait.
Dia akan main sekejap lagi.
Ini pada
can I say
19
something?
Oktober.
This is a battle.
11:30 malam. Kepada semua penonton dan peminat Liverpool Manchester United, jangan lupa.
You sounded like you're on a train. You're going to
Yeah, I
Ontario.
know. It has to be.
Kita buat live masa
Liverpool had just been losing how long? How many games?
It's a
3
few games, but
Ini United dah menang berapa? 3 kali berturut-turut di Old Trafford. Dan dia akan berhijrah ke mana? Anfield lah. Tengoklah Liverpool lawan.
I don't know what you're asking me or telling me. I'm scared lah. This is like, I don't know. It's like, I mean, high school.
It's a big game.
Roshin, do you know the answer? I'm like, no, yes you do. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. But this is a battle between two managers that Karan Kaput all the way. So, I mean, they're everywhere. Mason Mount left back, Sablaslai and right back for Liverpool. Everybody is playing everywhere.
Hangat.
No, it's like it's good to watch Liverpool lose.
United,
I'm not a Liverpool fan. It's funny to see United lose because I don't understand what's going on. I mean, Safi is a big United fan.
But if you want to hear our opinion about this game, Liverpool and Manchester United, you have to switch right now to TikTok Live on Sina and also Mix, because kita akan kembali selepas ini daripada radio ke TikTok Live.
Okey, kita masih lagi bersama dengan
pening kepala.
Tiga orang Jejak Cancel.
Memang unik lah show ni.
TikTok and
kalau aku tak gila lepas minggu ni, tak tahulah macam mana.
I'm not pointing there. I'm just pointing at the comments.
Terima kasih korang yang komen. Jangan lupa like dan share kita punya live ni kepada semua. Dan ada satu komen yang, kalau di Liga-Liga Eropah ada tempat rekod pemain seperti Opta, adakah Liga M juga ada perkara sama? Saya rasa tak ada. Liga M
no, there is to a certain degree. I know when Astro Arena was first doing the MFL, there was a colleague of mine, his name was Raymond. He was collecting data personally for the TV station. Then something happened, some TV deal all happened, and Astro went away for a very long time. And what killed the urban market following the MFL was the game being showed live on YouTube. I think they're changing it right now with Astro's involvement and redefining how you watch local football, building local heroes.
Can your England be simple a bit so people understand?
So basically, someone made a mistake, they made it free, and then now they say they don't have money.
Senang faham.
What is wrong with you?
Sebab yang komen tu pun dalam bahasa.
Sorry.
Ada tempat rekod pemain seperti
No, I was trying to send a message to some people, but it's not for you. I love you.
Dekat Liga M tak ada. Liga M tak ada data yang simpan data pemain. Tapi memang sangat penting lah
dulu
bagi
ada
saya.
Kan?
Dulu ada.
But it's not as detailed.
So actually semua perkara ni boleh buat duit kan?
Tapi sekarang memang data
I'm just asking.
It's a lot of money.
Data sekarang sangat bernilai. Apalagi kalau pemain tu dia tahu macam mana dia punya
dia pakai kaki kiri ke kanan, berapa gol
dia
pakai.
Dia punya harga data tu sebenarnya bernilai. Kalau saya sendiri dulu pun, saya akan simpan saya punya data ni supaya pemain lain tak boleh tahu.
Okay, so in order to get the data, you first have to get the license. I mean, you have to have the proper, license and all to collect that from the association, from the league. So that also is a problem. Who gets the job?
And the
contract.
And the contract. Okay. Jangan ke situ dulu sebab nanti
I think this show should get the contract because we are talking about it.
Nanti
mana brand yang nak join bersama kita boleh hubungi kami di pemain ke-12. Boleh DM Roshan terus. Rashid Saleh atau saya untuk
kita orang
kita boleh bekerjasama.
Penerbit ada happy.
First episode dia kita dapat 34,000 like.
34. Aku ingat dengar lain sama.
34,000
like. Okey.
Aku
ingat 34,000 like. Ibu banyak. Suka aku juga.
Tapi anyway, it's a very different show.
Itu show yang lain bang.
Itu lain.
Show tadi
bola bukan bola. Okey. Selain daripada tu, okey, soalannya kita sebelum kita wrap up. Football, actually I akan tanya you lepas ni. Tapi for you yang game yang paling favorite untuk Safi adalah
favorite
Liga ataupun antarabangsa?
Of course lah, yang nombor satu is final FF Cup. Itu the top lah. Lepas tu yang lain adalah lawan New Zealand yang saya score New Zealand, my debut saya score. Lepas tu game Pelita Jaya debut pun saya score. So
actually which one is more difficult, Indonesia, the league, or here?
Bagi saya sama je. Sini lagi susah lah. Dekat Indonesia banyak klub tapi dia punya quality of pemain tu tak sama. Saya rasa sana lebih rendah sedikit bagi saya. Mungkin tak tahulah, mungkin saya tengah peak ke, saya tak tahu.
Kepada penonton TikTok live, kalau ada apa-apa komen ataupun soalan nak tanya Safi ataupun Roshan, tanyalah nanti. Dan saya akan jawabkan untuk anda semua.
Rashid, boleh
saya akan bacakan saja sebab
tanya
yang lain
soalan sekarang
tak pandai.
So for you, that's you playing, right? Your favorite game. But as a fan, when you watch, which game do you like?
Kalau yang tengok, saya rasa masa lawan national team final Sukan C 2009.
2009. I masih ada.
Sebab masa tu saya pun tak jangkakan kita punya players boleh menang lawan Thailand final. Itu saya cakap, wow, saya respect dia orang punya semangat juang.
Okay.
You?
Jap.
Okay.
Nak Padang mana yang favorite?
Padang.
Padang sebab kan kita selalu komplain tentang Padang kan. Tapi stadium mana ataupun Padang mana yang favorite?
Kalau dulu
sebagai pemain dan juga bekas pemain, ada ni macam soalan trick question ni.
Bekas pemain, kalau semasa saya bermain tu, saya suka Shah Alam.
Sebelum dia diroboh lah.
Sebelum diroboh, Shah Alam dan Stadium Kanga.
Kenapa? Padang dia ataupun atmosphere?
Kalau Shah Alam atmosphere, Padang dia berat.
I know.
Tapi dekat Kanga saya suka. Kanga. Sebab dia rumput bermuda kat Kama. Dulu. Dan dia memang satu-satunya stadium yang ada rumput tu dan rasa memang lain.
Sebab I tanya sebagai bekas pemain, Padang mana yang best?
Bekas pemain saya rasa memang best.
Why you stalking him?
Bukan. Yang ni research. Data kan. Ni data.
Cepat. Shah Alam lah saya.
Betul? Safi tak pernah main di luar negeri ke sebagai bekas pemain? Stadium kat luar negeri tak ada? Luar negara?
Luar negara of course lah. Cardiff semua saya pernah.
Lagi? Old Trafford tak pernah main? Aku tanya je. Pernah main kat Old Trafford ke?
Pernah.
Dah, aku tanyalah. Old Trafford tu tak bagus.
Saya ingatkan benda tu semasa saya bermain.
Bekas pemain. I was very specific. Sebagai bekas pemain, Padang mana yang paling
Old Trafford lah.
Okay.
But going back to Shah Alam,
tanya je lah. Sebab bukan semua yang boleh main kat
Betul.
Old Trafford kan.
Old Trafford memang.
Bagaimana pengalaman main kat Old Trafford? Dekat padang rumput Old Trafford. Macam ni.
Kat Old Trafford dekat EPL kita nak sentuh.
You can't compare the international pitches.
I know, but not everyone can do it. I'm just asking what's the feeling like, especially when you played as professional and then you get to play at Old Trafford. Come on, man.
Dia bukanlah keadaan Old Trafford masa saya main tu bukanlah keadaan yang sempurna sebab dia orang off season. Off season dia akan ada exhibition match. So tapi still sedap. Masih rata dan dalam cuaca sejuk. Of course saya rasa it's my dream main dekat stadium Old Trafford, Theatre of Dream.
Yeah, bro. Why not?
Memang.
Ada skor tak?
Saya skor. Kita lawan tim influencer Indonesia masa tu. Kita menang 5-4. 5-4. So
wow.
Again kita kalahkan Indonesia.
Panas.
There's already articles between Malaysia and
Indonesia
going on right now.
Semua pemain natural lah.
Semua lokal lah.
Semua lokal. Okay. Aku tanya je. That's why.
But Safi, I'll agree with you. When Selangor was successful,
Selangor
was successful. Sorry, I haven't missed. Okay. And that stadium was packed. It was special.
Betul.
Yes.
Sebab
it was
dia punya environment friends Selangor, Malaysia masa tu.
Dulu bila
something fell down. As soon as I said Selangor, somebody fell down back there.
Bila dia cakap
JDT fan, right?
Jatuh.
JDT fan.
JDT fan. Patutlah jatuh semua. Maaf, sorry.
Actually, Rashid, yourself, you've covered so many games. Which is your favorite stadium?
I dah cover dekat Gelora Bung Karno.
Itu pun
menakutkan. Dengan Kedah 2000 bila diorang menang treble. every game at home in Kedah, that stadium, not Paroi, the stadium penuh. It was packed. And yang tu kalau kita nak bandingkan bila the time when bola kan memang popular 90-an, it was very close to that. Dulu pun dekat Kelantan.
Ya,
Kelantan pun, tapi Kelantan fan dia bukan kata fanatik, tapi memang fanatik lah.
Tapi masa
dia orang baik. Just takutlah sebagai wartawan sukan bila cover game.
Saya masa main dekat JDT pun, masa awal-awal revolusi tu pun ramai fan, sebab dah lama kan Johor JDT tak merasakan satu gelombang yang lain. Memang sangat penuh lah dia punya stadium dengan bos dia. Dia punya Boy of Street boss.
Hey, which who?
Dia punya fan Boy of Street boss.
Boy of Street. Tanya je. Dia tanya je.
Benda tu.
We're going back on radio. Okay, ready, Onimax.
Untuk pendengar pula.
10 seconds. We are watching on TikTok. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Kalau ada apa-apa soalan, tanyakan.
Now we go back on radio. Everyone professional.
Boleh komen apa kita akan jawab komen.
Test suara.
Yep. And we are back on radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Selamat kembali.
Yes.
Kita masih lagi
dalam
Sina.
Saya Rashid Saleh dan bersama Roshan Warren,
Safi Saleh,
Super Safi Saleh.
You know, imagine someone's driving the car right now.
Di Instagram,
what is going on?
Juga. Inilah.
Ini talk set apa ni?
We are here to break all the rules. We are here to talk about Malaysian football, Malaysian sports. What's stopping it from going to the next level? We are here to make a change because we are supporting the 12th man, which is you, listening to us. I should be a politician.
Kita boleh cakap apa saja mengenai bola sepak, bukan mengenai statistik atau apa-apa data. Just kita
data, yang tu penting. Sorry.
Kita cakap pasal bola sepak.
EPL,
Harimau Malaya, Liga kita.
Just contact us. We are ready to serve the nation.
Suara kita okey ke? Sebab tengok kita punya kru tengah dengar kalau audio okey ke? Okey. Sebab di radio mesti clear, precise.
So if you're listening to us on Mix and Sina, we were just talking to Safi about his favorite stadiums. He said he's played at Old Trafford. The environment is crazy.
Cardiff.
He played in Cardiff. He loved playing in Sharlam in the glory days for Selangor. He liked playing for JDT also. He enjoyed himself there. Rashid, your favorite stadium was to watch a game of football?
Like I said, kalau di Malaysia memang dulu kat Kedah, dekat di Kelantan. I wasn't a fan of during Boyan time. I wasn't a fan. I'm not saying I'm not a fan Bukit Jalil, tapi macam tak personal sangat.
No, but I've watched a Indonesia game in Bukit Jalil.
Kalau game antarabangsa lain sikit lah sebab atmosphere dia. Atmosphere is really important for the stadium.
Tapi dulu atmosphere satu benda lah. Tapi keadaan padang Bukit Jalil tu yang membuatkan saya it's not my favorite.
Mengecewakan.
No, that's fair. And I respect that. You know, because I mean, it's not a football stadium. It's a stadium.
Yes.
But
since
it's
we're talking
national
about
stadium.
Okay, since we're talking about antarabangsa and all that, this is a side topic. So I know we shouldn't be talking about it and continue, but we should in a way. So ada berita yang mengatakan Indonesia denies involvement in FIFA's heavy sanction on Malaysia. Betul tak? Betul ke tidak?
Kalau
sebelum ni dia orang dia kata Vietnam. Sekarang dia kata Indonesia. So they said the president of Indonesia, Erick Thohir kan, so that's a rumor. Betul ke tidak? Sebab kita memang sebelum ni fans lah, tapi dari segi persatuan Malaysia dengan Singapura memang rapat.
Tapi kalau pendapat saya memang kita tak boleh nak menuduh siapa-siapa.
Oh my God, look at that comment. I know we're talking about something good, but that comment just came and this is live.
Okay. Yang ni pun nak tanya. So komen sikit.
Dekat radio tak tahu apa yang kita cakap. So dekat radio, kalau nak tahu ada komen dekat TikTok, dia katakan komen sikit macam mana Israel boleh main World Cup, tetapi Rusia kena ban dan Iran tak boleh masuk US.
So ini untuk World Cup 2029 kan?
2026.
Next year lah, 2026.
26.
Wow, next year.
Next year Iran dah dikena ban daripada masuk US. Dia orang ada ban.
So this goes. So my dream job of trying to work for FIFA is gone.
Tapi negara tu masih ada peluang untuk masuk World Cup kan?
Masih ada, tapi
Masih ada.
Kalau saya mempersoalkan kenapa FIFA tak ban Israel.
You have to be fair.
Yeah.
If you ban a
Especially
country,
Russia,
it's the same thing.
Ingat tak tadi kita bincang tentang ni 1990 Olympic.
Ya,
Kita
betul.
boycott
Olimpik, ya.
Olympic.
Tarik
So
diri.
sekarang Iran kena ban.
Yep.
Russia pun tak boleh main. Diorang tak ada
Yep.
masuk Olympic kan.
Yep.
So should be fair lah kan. Should be fair.
So kalau nak tengok secara positifnya, dua negara tak ada, Iran dengan Rusia tak ada. So mungkin
Dua-dua
peluang
team
Malaysia.
yang kuat.
So mungkin Malaysia boleh masuk. Contoh kalau boleh masuk, saya rasa
Selit juga Malaysia.
So kita akan, adakah kita akan
masuk dengan player naturalist.
tapi adakah kita akan boycott dan tarik diri?
Tidak.
No, for me it's simple. You judge
Kalau
one
Israel
team,
masuk.
you have to judge all teams by the same rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the
One rule to rule them all.
Oh,
yang
wow.
tu
This is
bukan
Lord of the Rings,
film. Okay, sorry.
No, these are not Lord of the Rings, is it? Anyway, you have to be fair. And I do not want to get too political.
No, but this is
it's wrong.
No.
If you're banning Russia, if you're not allowing a country to enter the US, you should judge all teams by the same rules.
Yeah, and also
It is rubbish that they get to go, and that's my honest
Yeah,
answer.
I'll be devil's advocate because FIFA said themselves they cannot be political, right? FIFA said they are not political. Ada dalam komen dalam dia punya statement, we are not political. Yang
So
tu
we're
yang
never
buat,
getting a job in
diorang-
FIFA.
Diorang buat
100%.
FIFA ke buat lawak? Yang tu tak tahulah, kena tanya.
Memang sangat aneh komen tu lah. Kenyataan tu saya rasa menggelikan hati saya. Sebab macam mana dia boleh cakap tak politik? Sedangkan Rusia baru attack.
Humanity comes first, bro.
Yep. Israel yang dah bertahun-tahun genocide dekat Palestin sampai sekarang tak kena ban. So is something there. Eric Cantona dah secara terang-terangan suruh ban. Pemain lain juga,
ramai lagi
saya
yang
sendiri juga kalau menyuruh
kalau
ada
nak
kuasa.
teruskan perbincangan ni, kita akan kembali selepas ini. Kita dah nak habis juga. Terima kasih.
Sekejap.
The voucher.
ada
So we're getting
keyword.
instructions to talk about the voucher.
Right. Before we go, we just want to say the keyword for the voucher is Rabona.
That's not a girl's name.
So
it's a
orang
football
kena-
trick.
So simpan
Kata keyword
this week
ni,
code is Rabona.
They
kod
funding
minggu
FIFA.
ini adalah
Kod-
Rabona.
Check out the comment.
Kunci-
Check out the comment. That's actually quite funny.
They funding FIFA. Ui. Okay, kita sekarang banyaknya komen. Menunggu komen-komen lain.
Yep, terima
Siapa
kasih.
yang who is they funding FIFA?
I don't know.
Tapi
Tapi bagi saya lah memang sesuatu perlu dilakukan untuk negara Israel lah. Tak fair lah kan. Saya di sini menyokong semua sumut flotilla.
I ada satu yang kita kena sokong.
Yep.
Saku Brothers. So jangan lupa Saku Brothers
Thank you,
ada
thank you, Saku Brothers.
10% discount.
Saya
did we
cakap
go
sumut
from
flotilla
there
and then
to
tiba-tiba
Support.
Support, yep.
Tiga-tiga kita kan bersetuju kan?
Yep, betul.
Kita sokong Saku Brothers sebab ada 10% diskaun kepada sesiapa customer yang pergi ke for example contoh kat KLCC Saku Brothers, kalau you sebut pemain ke-12 akan dapat 10% diskaun.
10% diskaun.
Yes.
And
Sebut pemain ke-12.
I can tell you something. Their material is one of the best. I have my old suits and shirts from close to 8 to 9 years ago. The stitching is the same. It's fantastic. It's worth the money. It's worth the experience. And remember, they are our first sponsors. So a big shout out to Sokor Brothers.
Siap, ada
What happened?
dekat live TikTok mix. Ada komen. Yay, hi. Your BBG.
Who's your BBG? What's BBG?
I tak tahu, tanya dia. Your BBG,
Your
cakap
BBG,
kita hi
hi.
balik.
Hi.
Alright.
Thank you semua yang dah komen, yang dah masuk kita
juga
punya
penonton dari mix. Memang happy lah sebab ada.
kita punya pemain ke-12 pada minggu ni.
Ha.
Jangan lupa minggu hadapan kita berjumpa lagi dengan 3 jejaka handsome yang telah disponsor
Bukan
oleh
Boss James.
Sako
Boss
Brothers. Yeah.
Hey, what happened
okay.
to what's King James? Who he played for ATM? James.
Malun Alex James.
Hey,
Marlon
what's
Alex
up?
James.
What a striker.
Yep.
Terima kasih. He's the best striker in the world. My time lah.
Yeah.
Selain daripada
What a shout.
selain dari pemain lokal lah.
Oh, we have to say bye-bye on radio.
Okay, terima kasih kepada anda semua yang mendengar di Mix dan juga Sina. Dan kita akan jumpa lagi minggu depan pada masa yang sama. Terima kasih, thank you very much. And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye radio.
Guys.
I don't know
Bye
you were on
radio.
radio, but okay. Thank you, Sina, Mix FM.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you, Mix. Thank you, Sina.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, that was a surprise.
Yeah, we were still on air.
We were still on air. We thought we were off air.
Are we still on air?
Are we still on air?
Korang boleh lagi boleh komen nak tanya apa kepada kita orang selagi masih ada ni live ni sebelum kita tutup untuk minggu ni.
Yes.
Yep.
So kalau ada
Boleh
apa-apa komen nak you all nak you all nak kita bincangkan, jangan lupa bagilah komen untuk sekarang lah.
Ya,
Untuk minggu depan.
sekarang.
Anything to do with
so
football.
minggu depan kita jumpa lagi.
And just a quick one, right?
Yep.
Every week we're going to give you a keyword, so you must remember all the keywords. So
Yes.
this one is Rabona. Next week we're going to give you something else, and you have to keep in touch with everything for this month.
Yep.
Remember that voucher is 1,500 ringgit. You can also go use a promo code, and you can get some discounts, which is 10% from any Sako Brothers outlet here in Malaysia.
As long as you mention the
Show's name.
pemain ke-12. Bukan 13 bukan 11. 12.
Okay, so the key
12.
question now. Also, are we still on radio? Or we now
My
on TikTok?
God, my jokes are
TikTok,
getting worse.
still
It's
live on
okay. It's
TikTok.
11 o'clock at night. It's okay. It's don't worry. We're talking. We're still on air.
Yes.
It's okay.
Kita masih dekat radio ke ataupun sebab
Oh, now
TikTok,
it takes.
sebab
Oh,
TikTok,
dan
okay.
sebab lampu merah putih masih menyala. So I pun pening. Itulah ayah kru
Wait,
ni.
okay. I'm just going to record this.
Tahulah dah pukul 11. Tahulah kita semua penat.
I want to put this on. Hey,
Aduh,
they removed it.
they-
See? Wow, there's no proof now that happened.
Ni,
There's no proof also with the documents. or why
aku
it was
tahu
banned.
kenapa. I know why. Tak cukup makan tadi.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
sponsor us, if there's any burgers
kalau ada
out
sponsor,
there,
Domino's ke,
Pizza Hut,
Pizza Hut ke,
Siapa yang nak datang sponsor dengan kita pemain ke-12 boleh
KFC ke,
Ramly Burger.
Dia
Ramly Burger.
Hey, bro, it's the best, bro.
Ramly Burger.
Ramly Burger, wah dulu memang top kelas lah.
Nescafe, Wanda, everybody can.
Yeah, boleh lah.
AirAsia,
Apa-apa.
if you can get some free tickets. Hey, okay, guys, serious question. When Malaysia play Laos, do you think should we be in the stadium?
Yes.
Selangau,
Yeah,
Laos.
see.
Kita kena pergi ke stadium
Hey,
dan
hey,
nak
focus.
Ya, kita kena buat live mungkin kat stadium.
Kita buat
Yep.
live di Laos.
It's okay lah, bro.
Kalau you all
kita
nak,
find
please
sponsor for
sponsor kita
no,
orang.
we can find sponsor.
Sebab,
They're behind us, behind the camera. True.
Gaji mungkin tidak dibayar selama 3 bulan, tapi kalau ada flight ticket kita akan pergi.
But why do we have to fly to Bukit Jalil?
Macam
We
mana
already in Bukit
ni
Jalil.
ada orang
Bukan
tanya
pergi Laos.
macam mana
We're going
nak
to Laos,
menang
right?
kontes ni.
No, for Malaysia versus
Oh, for
Laos.
Malaysia.
The second, the reverse.
Korang kena
But we have to go to
kena
Laos.
kumpul.
Sorry, Papa. We've been cutting
Korang
them
kena
off.
kumpul 4 kata kunci. Okey, kalau
Oi.
nak menang kontes ni.
Yes.
Setiap minggu kita akan bagi satu kata kunci, keywords. So korang kena simpan 4.
Yes, minggu ni adalah Rabona.
Yep.
Minggu depan bukan Ribina, yang lain. So kita
Ramona
akan bagi
ke?
Salah. Kak Ramona nanti malu aku. So hujung bulan nanti ada the last weekend kita akan ada 4.
Yep.
So you kena sebutkan ataupun
4.
komen dalam komen di TikTok ataupun pendengar radio boleh bagi call ke apa ke,
Yep.
aku tak tahu. Nanti
Boleh
kita
boleh
tanya
kena sebut 4
Yes.
kata kunci itulah. Korang kumpul 4 kata kunci itu.
dan pemenang tu akan menang
Voucher
voucher, sorry.
Brothers
Selangau lah.
watching
Dia,
on the
dia
comments.
masih di Selangau.
RM1,500
ringgit.
dan korang boleh dapatkan 10% juga.
Mungkin dapat
Ya.
jaket macam ni.
Jaket sehandsome
T-shirt
Abang
ni.
Rashid.
Oh, we've literally turned into that show which I still used to have. Buy this shirt now for only 1,500 ringgit. That
Astro
voucher is
Shop.
available for you today.
But anyway.
Hey, show support.
Terima kasih kepada semua penonton TikTok live di Sina dan Mix kerana menonton kami di pemain ke-12 ini adalah TikTok live kedua, minggu kedua untuk kita orang. Dan please keep supporting us. Minggu lepas kita ada 34,000 likes. This week hopefully we'll have more. So daripada saya Rashid Saleh, Roshan dan juga Safi Salih, terima kasih and we'll see you next weekend. Bye bye.